Talcott Parsons and Structural Functionalism. Talcott Parsons was an American sociologist who greatly influenced 20th century thought. His major contribution, Structural Functionalism, explains how societies maintain order, balance, and continuity. Parsons compared society to a living organism where every part plays a role in keeping the whole alive. Just as the human body depends on its organs to work together, society depends on institutions like the family, education, economy, and government to cooperate and maintain stability. When these institutions perform their roles properly, society remains healthy. If one fails, others adjust to restore balance. Parsons developed his ideas during a time of rapid industrialization and global transformation. People were moving to cities, economies were changing, and wars were reshaping the world. He sought to understand how societies could stay stable amid such change. He believed that stability does not mean absence of change, but the ability of a system to adapt without collapsing. According to him, the goal of sociology is to study the structures and processes that allow societies to survive over time through cooperation and shared values. In Parsons' view, society is made up of interrelated parts called structures, and each serves specific functions. The family socializes children and teaches them moral values. The education system provides skills and prepares individuals for future roles. The economy manages resources, while the legal system ensures justice and order. When all these parts work together, society operates smoothly. Problems arise when one structure fails, but other parts usually adjust to restore harmony. This constant adjustment process keeps the system stable and functioning. Parsons also believed that human actions are guided by shared norms and values. He developed the action theory, which explains how personal goals and social expectations interact. Individuals act based on their desires but within the framework of rules provided by society. For example, a teacher's duty is to teach and a student's duty is to learn. Both know what behavior is expected, and by following these norms, they help maintain social order. People's actions are meaningful because they fit into broader cultural patterns that hold society together. One of Parsons' most important ideas is the AGIL model, which identifies 4 functions that every society must perform to survive. The first is adaptation, the ability to adjust to the environment and manage resources effectively. The economy performs this role by producing and distributing goods. The second is goal attainment, which involves setting and achieving collective objectives, mainly handled by the government and political institutions. The third is integration, which keeps different parts of society working together, often supported by law and religion. The fourth is latency or pattern maintenance, which preserves values and motivates individuals to fulfill their roles, a function carried out by families, schools, and cultural systems. Together these functions ensure society's stability and ability to survive over time. Parsons believed that shared values are the foundation of social order. Without agreement on basic moral principles, society would fall into chaos. Institutions like the family, religion, and education play vital roles in teaching and reinforcing these values. Children learn respect, honesty, and cooperation at home and in school, which prepares them to act responsibly in adulthood. This process of socialization is essential for transmitting cultural values from one generation to the next, ensuring that society remains stable despite external challenges. He also introduced the idea of dynamic equilibrium. meaning that societies experience disturbances but have the ability to restore balance through adaptation. When one institution changes, others must adjust. For example, technological change in the economy leads to reforms in education and government policies. In this way, societies evolve gradually rather than collapsing under pressure. Parsons emphasized that the ability to adapt while maintaining order is what keeps societies strong and resilient. However, many critics argued that Parsons' theory focused too much on harmony and ignored social conflict and inequality. They said that some institutions do not serve everyone equally and that maintaining stability can sometimes benefit the powerful more than the weak. Despite these criticisms, Parsons did not deny the existence of conflict. He believed that conflicts, rather than destroying society, usually lead to adjustments that restore order. In his view, change and stability are not opposites but parts of the same process of social evolution. Parsons also explained how societies move from simple to complex forms. In traditional societies, institutions like religion, family, and economy are closely connected. As societies modernize, these institutions become more specialized. The family focuses on emotional support, schools provide education, and the economy handles production. This specialization increases efficiency but also makes institutions interdependent. When one area faces a problem, others must adapt to maintain equilibrium. This pattern of specialization and interdependence, according to Parsons, characterizes modern society. He also tried to connect sociology with psychology and anthropology, believing that social life cannot be understood only through external structures. Internal motivations, emotions, and beliefs are equally important. People are not robots following rules but active beings who understand and share meanings. Parsons viewed society as both a system of structures and a network of meaningful interactions. Each individual contributes to maintaining balance through responsible participation in their social roles. In modern times, Parsons' structural functionalism still provides useful insights. It helps explain how different institutions depend on one another, and how societies survive crises. For instance, during economic recessions or health emergencies, we can see how governments, businesses, and families must cooperate to maintain order. His theory highlights that no institution exists alone and that every part must function well for the system to remain stable. Although newer sociological theories emphasize conflict, power, and inequality, Parsons' work remains valuable for understanding stability and integration. His vision encourages people to see themselves as parts of a larger system. Each person's role, whether as a parent, student, or worker, contributes to the functioning of society. Recognizing this connection helps individuals understand the importance of duty, cooperation, and shared values. When people perform their roles responsibly, the system stays balanced and peaceful. In conclusion, Talcott Parsons' structural functionalism offers a clear explanation of how societies hold together. He saw social life as a system of interdependent parts, each performing essential functions that promote stability and order. His theory teaches that cooperation, shared values, and adaptation are vital for the survival of any society. Even today, Parsons' ideas help us understand why order persists amid constant change and why collective responsibility is crucial for social harmony. If you enjoyed learning about Talcott Parsons and his theory of structural functionalism, please like this video and subscribe to the channel.